Oh my god, look at that. Hey bro.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the chat.
Nice talking to you.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Cheers, brother. Thank you. Okay, kind of the aim is just to, I'm just going to be walking around and kind of just finding different shots. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love how these are all like that. You've got 4 boxes, telephone boxes, all in a row. But I'm using the 85, so I've managed to get one, which is pretty cool. I'm going to walk towards St. Paul's Cathedral, and then I'll cross the river, hopefully as people start coming into the city, and then get some shots of some people. Okay, so I've decided to come down by the water's edge because the sun is rising, so you can see it rising on all of the buildings, which look pretty intense. I like that a lot. That's really cool. Okay. So if you are ever in London, do make sure you come out for sunrise, because it's actually magical. When the sunrise is really beautiful, there's a little bit of cloud, it's perfect. Ideally, it'd be really nice to get on a roof somewhere. It's so funny doing this, because obviously normally I'm talking to a camera, so at least when people look at me, they're like, oh, he's talking to a camera. Now, because I'm talking to a GoPro that's on my chest, here, you know, you guys, it looks weird, but it is what it is. Okay, and just as we turn this corner here, will be St. Paul's, and then to the right is the south side of the river. But this is one of my favourite shots because it's literally like these leading lines down to St. Paul's, especially from down there. But I'm going to come back here to get that shot later on when there's more people. Okay, I'm just coming up to London Bridge now. So this bridge here, that is London Bridge, the Shard, London Bridge, and then in the distance is Tower Bridge. A lot of people get the two mixed up. A lot of people think that Tower Bridge is London Bridge, but actually it's not. So when I get onto London Bridge, I shall show you which is which. Oh, it is so pleasant being out this early. I was waiting for the buses to go across the frame. That's cool. And I like it. I know you can't see the top of the Shard, but I really like this image because it's really cropped, but it just has this like edgy vibe to it. Whatever that is. So when I'm out in the city, I always look for stuff like this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but here you have, let's get that for you. you have reflections, which obviously look insane. Reflections in a big city like this is literally everything. It can like make or break an image as well. Like this is, well, my personal opinion, because it adds this extra like creativity, extra depth to it. London Bridge, here we are. Tower Bridge is looking spectacular. I know you can't see it yet, but you will now. In 3, 2, 1. That down there is Tower Bridge. This is London Bridge, but there's loads of roadworks on here. Let's have a look. You can peer over the top of it though. That should be fine. It's not bad for you. I mean, ideally I want to get this shot, but without this. If I try and jump over this, the whole fence is going to fall over. Ah, frustrating. Ah, I'll have to see if there's a way down here. Okay, there was no access on the other side of the bridge, so I'm coming down next to the bridge. So the bridge is here. To have a look down here. I love this walkway. It's really beautiful. And these stairs are so trippy. Oh, it's a good little shot through these kind of like archways of the city on the other side. Another good shot of the city. So that's Sky Garden across the road there, if you'd like to know. Which is kind of on the north side of the river. And then I'm currently on the south side of the river. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Taking pictures of pigeons. Great. There's no humans, so pigeons will do. Okay, that'll do. We got the shot in the end. Like those. Now, as I'm walking towards Tower Bridge, there is a really cool like shot between buildings that I want to get up by Tower Bridge, and essentially there's like buildings on either side and then Tower Bridge in the middle. So I shall get there now, and then I'm going to come back this way, the way I just came, towards St. Paul's Cathedral later on. So there's a bus coming across now, across the bridge. I'm going to try and get it when it's in the middle. Cool, that looks really cool. I like the little reflections as well. Happy with that. Before I go to that location with the two buildings and the bridge, just going to get this one of the city. There's the guy walking there. I quite like it when it's busy because you can get kind of like disguised within the people to be able to get like street photos of people, whereas when it's super quiet like this, it is quite hard to be discreet. I mean, I could have the shutter on silent so you wouldn't hear the, but the only downside to that is then there's no like, I don't know, it's kind of like a little extra for you guys. You can tell when I've taken a shot, instead of me like editing it in, it just sounds better. I will say, I hate people. Look at this, it's just mess everywhere from people out drinking. Be responsible. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. It's everywhere. It's disgusting. You're disgusting, people. Sort it out. And obviously someone didn't make it home. So this is the spot. You have the two buildings on either side. You've got nice lights in the middle, and then you have Tower Bridge down there. You also have this really nice leading line all the way down, following it down to the bridge. So it's like, oof, so good. So I'm going to try and get down far enough where I can have the leading line and the bridge, and hopefully that'll be the shot. That is the shot that I came out to get, because I've had it in my head for a while. That's got to be far enough. I think so. Okay. Angle you down a bit. Yeah, tap in the middle. Look at that. Isn't that just like, I love that. Just take that in, look at that. I'm going to kind of like double back on myself now a little bit, because I'm going to go to London Bridge Station, where there's always a ton of people, normally, obviously, probably not so much now, but I'm hoping it might be a little bit busy. And then also just down here, there's a little, again, two lots of buildings, and then the Shard is in the middle of it. So I'm not sure how it's going to look with the 85. I will be doing another POV with a wide lens, so I'll be doing POV wide street photography in a later video, but today I'm just doing the 85 1.4, which is providing the goods today. But I think sometimes it's really good to like limit yourself to one lens, because you find yourself pushing yourself creatively to try and find that shot that you probably wouldn't have taken if you had a wide angle. That's just my personal opinion, which is why I think a lot of people should just try it one day. Just only go out with, I don't know, 50mm or a 24mm or a prime lens of some sort, and push yourself. Or even if you have a, you know, a telephoto lens and it's 24-70, just say to yourself, you're only going to take photos with the 24, because it then allows you to like think about that. You think about the situation, and you know that you only have that 24 to work with, or that 85 to work with, and you end up pushing yourself creatively. Now I'm just going back on myself because there's a couple just here, and I think it's quite a cute image, and I'm going to try and get it. So silent shooting. Okay, nice. Nice. I like that. That's really cool. With like the backlighting of the backlighting towards Tower Bridge, and then the lady walking in it. It's always good to be out this time of morning, because there's two types of people that are out, especially in the current situation: fitness freaks and photographers. That's it. Okay, here's two that I just got shooting back towards this lighting down here. I forgot to press record, so here they are on the screen. The one with the guy that you can see here, I absolutely love this. So sick. But see, now there's more people coming out, you're gonna get more like street photos of people, like normal day stuff. So ensue street photo. I'm just waiting for someone to walk in front of this sign. There is a cyclist. It might work. Is he gonna go across the frame? Yes. Huh?
That's what you're taking pictures for?
Yeah, myself. It's not for commercial use or anything,
Okay.
so it's just for myself. Woohoo! Tasty. Finding shots of like cyclists in the city is like perfection. It's so hard to get sometimes, but when you do and you nail it, it looks so good, especially when they're like tack sharp. I'm really happy with the ways those two turned out. And as well, going forward, what I'll do is I'll also do POV at night, because I think the city kind of comes to life at night. At least that's what I think anyway. Because you've got all the lights from the city, you've got all the car lights, you could do long exposures. Whereas during the day it's good, it's just even better like during the day if it's rained, because you get reflections like I was talking about earlier as well. But it's good to go out and be outside your comfort zone, because you end up looking for new angles and looking for new shots. Whew, okay, had a little sit down for 2 minutes. St. Paul's Cathedral is just up here, and that's where I'm heading. And I'm going to get a couple of shots there and then go home. Oh, what an exciting morning. I love getting out this early, because then you've got like the rest of the day. I literally have the entire day to myself. Now again, this is a really cool location with a wide angle lens, because you've got this down here where there's the stairs. It's like leading lines all the way up to here, but then you have St. Paul's. And then when it's been raining as well, like this is all wet, and you've got like reflection, and it's just like, it's amazing. And also when it's been raining, this glass thing at the end also has water on, so the reflection on it looks woohoo, really good. Okay, so this is the location. Got St. Paul's in the background. Pretty good. It looks better when there's people on the bridge. That's cool, because he was like out of focus. Like that. Bam. Done. I do honestly really like this location. It's probably one of my favourite locations in London. For the daytime anyway. And then this is my final shot, which is insane. I absolutely love this shot. You have these two, you've got St. Paul's by any chance. This is Tate Modern, by the way, just here, and bam. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to do a POV again. I love this because you've got the leading lines from the bridge and the glass heading towards St. Paul's, and this is the image I will finish on because it is magic. Also guys, the hoodies are still on pre-release. The release date will be on the August 1st, They are in the description if you'd like to go and purchase one. With all that being said, create more, stress less, and of course, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.